Welcome back to the ABC idioms. Today we will finish the list of popular expressions. Please subscribe to the channel to get more videos every week, and let's go. We left off with the letter L, so let's continue with idiom M. Mind your own business. When someone is asking too many questions or trying to tell you what to do, you should say mind your own business, which means stay out of my affairs or keep your nose out of my problems. This phrase is a little rude, so use it only if the person who is bothering you doesn't understand it any other way.
Where you think you're going, huh? Didn't I tell you to stay over there by the Duke?
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Just mind your own business, old man. Stay in the car.
What are you doing in England?
Mind your own business.
Don't get the operation, Sarge. Instead, make a tiny, muscular friend for me to play with.
That's enough.
I'm with you. That's enough, baby. Mind your own business.
Idiom N. No pain, no gain. Do you want big muscles? Then you can't use your iron to pump them. You'd have to use real iron. Want to speak English like a pro? Then you can't spend 10 minutes a day at it. You need to have English on your mind 24 hours a day. So in general, if you want to achieve success, you have to do more than just work. You'll have to make it hurt, to push yourself beyond pain. Only then you will gain the skills you seek.
That's the ticket. No pain, no gain.
Oh, no.
Here, try this one.
Clark, are you okay? Yeah. Sorry.
No pain, no gain.
It's gonna hurt like hell, but it's supposed to.
Thanks, Doc.
No pain, no gain.
Use this phrase to support and encourage your friends. Idiom O. Once in a blue moon. If you happen to see a full moon at the beginning of the month and then another full moon at the end of the month, that second full moon is the blue moon. It happens just once in 32 months. So once in a blue moon means rarely or not often. I don't know why they called it blue, but it has nothing to do with the color.
But I'm a paper pusher. I fill out forms. Most of what I do is I keep you safe and clean. And occasionally, once in a blue moon, I get an opportunity to give one of those forms an extra nudge.
I know that it's not my fault that Bonnie died, but it is my fault for not figuring it out sooner.
Elena, you are allowed to be happy once in a blue moon.
So, what? Once every blue moon, Gus goes and visits an old cartel associate. That doesn't help me.
Idiom P. Pull yourself together. If you were made of plastic parts, to function, you would have to pull yourself together. So this phrase means to collect yourself emotionally, although it can be less dramatic and mean to concentrate on a task or to calm down.
Pull yourself together, Teddy. Pull yourself together.
I wasn't doing my wife and son any good, mourning them with the bottle. So I pulled myself together and I quit drinking.
Honey, I'm home.
I was just putting myself together.
That's gonna take a lot more pulling.
Idiom R. To rock the boat. Rocking is back and forth motion. You can rock a baby to sleep, or you can rock yourself to sleep in a rocking chair. Or you can rock a boat, which is not a very good idea unless you're Clyde Griffiths. So if the situation is stable, but the balance is fragile, rocking the boat can lead to disaster.
People are way too fucking prosperous for their own good. Everyone's got a cell phone that'll make pancakes and rub their balls now, you know? So, nobody wants to rock the boat.
If you wanted to attend the festivities tonight, I'd be more than willing to take you.
You and class are barely on speaking terms. Let's not rock the boat, okay?
Consider this a peace donut.
I acted like a mental patient. How can I make things better with your dad?
Don't worry about it. Part of me admires what you did. You rocked the boat. Something that I've been too chicken to do.
Idiom S. Strike while the iron is hot. Striking is hitting or punching, and iron is a metal which you can shape only when it's hot. So logically enough, you should strike the iron while the iron is still hot. It's not hard to see how we can use this idiom in various life situations when the best option is to act while you still have the opportunity.
Wow. Holly Hills is better than Price, and he's an all-star.
Well, I'm sure your soccer skills made a great impression on her. Go strike while the iron is hot.
You'll see. When you come back from India, she'll be hanging out with me.
What about you, Greg? What line of work are you in?
I'm in healthcare.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. There are a lot of Benjamins to be made right now with the biotech stuff. Yeah, I don't have to tell you that. How's your portfolio?
I'd say strong. To quite strong.
Yeah. You gotta strike while the iron's hot. Now's the time.
Greg's a male nurse.
Did you ever get a hold of Maya yesterday?
No.
No. She really likes you, man. Stephanie will tell you.
Could you just give me a little room?
Yeah.
Jack, please. Thank you.
You know, in life, you gotta strike while the iron's hot. Iron is hot.
Sage advice, Jack.
Idiom T. To throw someone under the bus. To throw someone under the bus means to leave someone in an uncomfortable situation.
You know what? I have to go.
Yeah, great. What a big surprise. Bye, Oliver. See you later. See you in another 7 years.
Happy birthday, and go f yourself.
You just threw me under the bus.
No, I don't understand.
She threw me under the bus tonight. She blew off rehearsals all week, then messed up her footwork and blames it on me.
You got called in too? What is going on? Sheldon threw us all under the bus.
Idiom W. To walk on eggshells. To walk on eggshells means to be very careful with what you say or how you act around certain people, like a sensitive sister or a grumpy old teacher.
My sister here seems to think you all have to walk on eggshells around me.
Eggshells?
Do you all think I'm so fragile you can't tell me things for fear of how I will react?
You know, the priest made a complaint. He said that you made fun of consecrated ground.
So I'm supposed to walk on eggshells because someone believes that a plot of earth has supernatural properties because they waved a wand over it? There's no...
We are literally walking on eggshells.
Idiom Y is another egg idiom. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. I know it's a long one, but you can't really make it shorter. The meaning of this one is pretty obvious. It means you cannot accomplish something good without sacrificing something in the process.
So how did this episode affect your life?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs.
Can you do it without the tool now?
Yes. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Will you get greasy hands? Is there grease
Yeah,
all
of course
over
I'm going to
that?
get greasy hands.
Oh.
You can't make an omelette without breaking an egg.
To fully terraform a planet, you will be pulverizing it a lot. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, and terraforming is not a gentle process.
Idiom Z. Zero tolerance. To tolerate means to allow something to happen. I don't like it when children scream at play, but I can tolerate it for a few minutes. This implies that I have a 10-minute tolerance for screaming kids. Zero tolerance is when you hear the first scream and you either leave or make the kids shut up. More often, this phrase is used with truly negative things like guns, cheating, or drugs.
I saw you this morning in the coffee shop with that woman.
Oh.
Oh? Well, that clears it up. You picked the wrong girl to cheat on, Clarence. 0 tolerance.
It wasn't me.
All right, can you go over and talk to Danny and his parents? Make sure the message is loud and clear. He is to stay away from Grace. We are a 0 tolerance household.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is it for the second part of our ABC idioms. Let us recap. Mind your own business means stay out of my problems. No pain, no gain means that if you want a good result, you will have to feel some pain. Once in a blue moon means rarely or not often. To pull yourself together means to concentrate, to focus. To rock the boat means to disturb the existing balance in things. To strike while the iron is hot means to act while there's still an opportunity present. To throw someone under the bus means to leave them in an uncomfortable situation. To walk on eggshells means to be careful what you say or how you act around a person. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs means you can't accomplish something worthy without sacrificing something. To have 0 tolerance for something means to accept no amount of it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed these new phrases. Please subscribe to get more of them every week. Like this video and share it with friends, and I will see you in the next one.